Yo, what's good? Hope the music in the background's not too disturbing. It's really peaceful right now. One second, guys. I just had to remote my freaking hand, bro. Guys, what a freak is freaking remote? Freaking. Alright, man. Alright, anyway. So, first of all, I want to say, this is the Sway, you know what I'm saying, official channel. It's crazy, right? I'm gonna lucky play a little bit so I can hear it. So this video, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video, but it's gonna be a title on it. But this video specifically, I want to talk about. There's some things I've been experiencing with God lately, and my journey. Once again, going back on it, even though I've fallen off it, and I'll right back on it. Which is, which is a life of being a Christian. You know, but like as a fighter, as a soldier, it doesn't matter about how you fall; it matters about how you get up. And and I've said this times before, on my Snapchat and Instagram. But I've really one thing I've really started to notice is it's a lot of energy. What I used to do is judge people um, for doing certain things um, that either is biblically wrong, morally wrong, or just I think it's just wrong in general, just because that's just what I believe. And I don't lie, 50% it's probably the third one. I'm not gonna lie, but the other ones, the other half, it's like okay, this is y'all say that y'all are Christians, but y'all do the total opposite of what y'all claim that y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Or just people in general. But yeah, and I was having a conversation with my sister, and she was talking about what like most of the nicest people she's ever met were strippers, drug dealers, and and thieves. It's like not thieves, but like what I'm saying, like people in the hood and stuff like that. And she was like, she went to all Christian school, and she didn't receive the same love she did as when she was with people who what I'm saying was like and they were Christian. It's like damn, like I said a lot. Like it's the same thing in churches. Like churches, like people straight up act fake to your face, smiles and all that stuff. But as soon as y'all go outside that church, I don't know you. Or like I said, if you. But yeah, anyway, that's another topic. But yeah, it's just my experience, like I said, with God. No, it's really me focusing on me, making sure that I'm doing what I'm doing so I can get into heaven. Because one, that's less energy. Always trying to see what everyone else is doing. That brings anxiety. Two, um, focusing more on me makes me a better person at the end of the day. And making me a better person is helping other people. Because people are always watching you, no matter who you are, no matter if you're big or famous. I mean, famous or not. Um, People watch you and they study you, and especially if you're, a what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? If you're really, if you're a person that people really like see as a leader, and people see you as a person of leadership, and people admire you, things that you do, they're going to follow you because you're just that type of person to follow. And so you really got to watch, what I'm saying, how you act. And if you're focused on everybody else, you really can't focus on your own problems that you're dealing with yourself. Because for me, I didn't realize that. I'm just not realizing that throughout high school, I lived, I was living a life like me, but I was living a life for others, and I was living like a fake life of me, or I was over exaggerating everything I was doing to get other people's attention, to have people say, "Oh, Hillier, you're funny," or "Oh, Hillier, I love your energy," or "Oh, Hillier, you're just such a positive, outgoing person. Hillier, you're such a happy person." And I gave this false persona and this false false version of me. I mean, I was a happy person all the time. No, half the time I was depressed, and like I said, and on the outside, I wanted to feel good. So I did things, to try to, like I said, get other people to give me that attention. Um, whether it was, oh Hilly, are you okay? Like I said, on the depression side, but then on the fake happy side, oh like, oh Hilly, you're like, bro, like, I just, you're such a cool person. I just want to hang around you 24/7. Like, how can I be like you? And like people coming to me, giving me advice, and it made me feel good, made me feel important. But then after a while, you get out of high school, and you don't have that audience anymore. Now reality kicks in. Okay, social media, right? But you want to get the more, like I said, and I remind you want to get the audience. Okay, views start going down. Anxiety, social media. It's the worst thing you can possibly do. Is focus on the views, and I've done it. And I've said I would stop doing it, and I went back to doing it because it's addictive. And my sister, like I said, me and my sister talking about the conversation, like dopamine fires off every time you swipe up or swipe right or whatever you do on social media. Just dopamine firing rapidly at an unnatural rate. And that's why I haven't been on social media like that. I took a break, and I'm really finding myself. And I'm happy, way happier. Especially with this break, I'm chilling right now. And yeah, so, but the main point of this video is like me focusing on myself now. Me realizing the things that I have with me as issues as a young man, wanting to be a grown man someday. With everything that I have, put together. I just want to be a good person, and I just want to help people if they do want to go on the journey of Christ, to help them in the right direction. But if they feel like they want to do something a certain way, hey, actually, I wrote this in my Bible, and this is the last thing before I go. I know y'all don't like these long videos, but doesn't matter about what you like, because like I said, if I'm gonna worry about what you like, that's going, yeah, that's just stressful, and I'm doing YouTube because I love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or I like making these videos because I feel like it's helpful to somebody out there who's watching. So, for example, right, these are verses for judgment. Romans chapter 14 is a great place to go, by the way, for judgment. It says, accept other believers who are weak in faith and don't argue with them about what they think is right or wrong. For instance, one person believes it's all right to eat anything, but another believer with a sensitive conscience will eat only vegetables. Those who feel free to eat anything must not look down on those who don't. And those who don't eat certain foods must not condemn those who do, for God has accepted them. And like I said, basically that little brief passage is basically saying like people have their own relationship with God. People think a certain belief about God is a certain way. Let them believe that. Of course, like if someone's trying to force you obviously to believe a certain way too, you'd be like, no, you can just say like, no, okay, well you can be open minded about their opinion, because I understand where people come from, in certain beliefs, and it's like, okay, I understand why you believe that. Just like I understand certain atheists and the way they believe, with the background and the way they were raised. It's like I understand why you feel that way. I understand why you believe that. But I don't hate them for believing that way. And I don't judge them for believing that way either, because whatever they go through, what they're dealing with, it's a path that they got to go down. And I've really become more less ignorant, less arrogant, less it's a certain word I'm looking for, prideful, and like always trying to be right, always trying to act like you know everything. And I'm still working on it now, but yeah, man. So, but I appreciate y'all. I hope this video helped y'all. I hope y'all are working on yourselves. I hope y'all not worried about everyone else, regardless of what you believe in, and trying to force other people to believe what you believe in. All you can do is help out those who reach out to you, that want to get started on your journey and their journey. So, but yeah, guys, this is Chris Sway. I appreciate you for watching. As I always say, oh snap, for sure.